My mic was off. Oops. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to some more Visions of Mana. Last time we made our way through, well, the Wind region. We picked up Karina. We have her, now get... Oh, hey, yeah. Actually make use of these. These are nice, just give 5 skill points to the entire party, so... Very good. Of course, there's going to be a whole bunch of them we can't actually get.
I can't feel my hands or my feet. Are we there yet?
It should be close. We better keep moving.
That chest over there.
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful. Want to do this the hard way, huh?
That's right, we don't have any skills on him yet.
When push comes to shove, I don't hold back.
What? Oh, come on.
Yes.
I remember exactly how this whole part goes.
Got some syrup. Got some syrup.
We pick up our next party member around here. That's
Watch yourselves, everyone.
Damn, okay.
Come forth. Let's ride this whirlwind.
Oh yeah, the elemental areas. Basically, you have to have the right vessel for it. But then you go to an elementally themed challenge, and if you win, they give you well, it's usually a seed. Some varied effects on them.
Take this. Feel it. You're mine.
Not very good against the owls. They're stun, at least, I guess.
Let me see. A rare item.
Oh, hey. We got a weapon upgrade for her.
Taking this.
Fortunately, honestly, her dancer class doesn't get a chance to really shine at this point. As I recall,
Let me
it's
see. This might be
basically
useful.
her strongest mage class, I want to say. Might be one or two
Taking
others that
this?
could compare to it, but I think that's the one that's got the highest. Yes, found everyone's here. Well, we don't really have access to any good magic for a while, because the basic ones like Cyclone and Fireball, their power is barely that of like a normal attack.
Got some syrup.
So you're not really gonna see any decent returns from trying to cast them. Those are level 50s. I recall it's kind of a dead end drop into like ravine over there to like
Are
the
you cold,
northish.
Belle?
I'm fine. How are you holding up, Achoo!
Better than some in our party, it seems. Try to stay warm, okay?
Yes, yeah, Hina is kind of like dressed the warmest out of everybody here. Even if I had him in bin form, he'd be showing off his pecs.
Got some syrup. Let me see. Is this? Got some syrup. Taking this. Yes.
And actually go to the northern part.
Taking this.
Okay, I'm over it. No more snow, ever. I can't believe I wanted to play in this frozen pile of misery. It's freezing.
Grizzly! Yes!
Oh, I was expecting a little bit more banter there.
Let me see. This might be useful.
I thought there was a bridge here.
Do you suppose the snow destroyed it? Is it just me, or is the storm getting even worse?
Look! A light!
In a cairn? That's odd.
Maybe someone didn't get the message.
It's a ghost!
So what should we do?
A cairn was built over the valley to bridge the gap. I suppose if we went through the parish, we might be able to cross safely.
That's as good a plan as any. If we debate any longer, we're liable to freeze solid in our tracks. How can the bridge be broken? What gives?
I'm more surprised that we saw a light near the abandoned parish.
Someone must be over there. Let's keep heading toward Etern. Let's plan our next move.
Fast travel point unlocked.
Grizzly! Taking this. Got some syrup.
As I recall, we can kind of jank our way up here. I don't know if this is the intended method to get up this place.
Let me see. Nice!
Ooh, okay, that part was good.
You're mine! Okay.
Oh, he's weak to wind, alright. Oh, crap. Okay, that might be fight ending.
Here, use this. Do you think you can handle this?
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. It's still... Huh. Count my saber for the damage, or is it just straight fire?
Next! Looks like I got my hands on a pretty rare find.
Yeah, class strikes will basically end fights at this point.
This is kind of exciting. A rare item!
We could just warp our way back up. The Nemesis enemies, as far as I know, they don't respawn. You only get one time to kill them. Probably because some of them actually give, like, well, the core stones they drop. Well, for one, it's a 100% chance to drop, and it always leads to something good at the very least. Like, we have those ability seeds that do stuff like give 10% to attack, etc. The ones you get from the Nemesis core stones will usually, at the very least, grant like 2 different stats, like attack and defense or the like, or enhance it up further to give you like plus 15%.
This is kind of exciting. A rare item.
Oh, dang it. Gonna hold off on that though. Namely, we want to get ourselves
Got some syrup.
our class strike back up. I might be able to handle it if I had some of the other elemental vessels, but at this point with only wind going into the wind one, it'll not go well, honestly. Here it is.
Let me see. This might be useful. Got some syrup.
Moon one would probably be able to handle it fairly well. Oh, these things.
What's this? Does someone live here?
I do see something glowing, but I don't sense anybody nearby.
Who cares about that? The parish is...
Yeah, after you clear out all the lesser elemental areas for, well, an element, these things become available.
right there, and I'm turning into
Basically
a
the
You're
lesser
right.
areas,
We should head
except
for the
they're all
light
like
instead.
level 99 when you fight them. Good luck with that.
Let me see. A rare item. Taking this?
Oh, I think that's wood.
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
I swear, wind and wood's coloring look very similar when you run into them.
The bad thing is to be the rest of them. They were nothing but hot air.
As I recall, Undine's elemental vessel attack, like, I've seen it just completely wipe out entire enemy encounters. Zilfit is just tossing out the boomerang and, like, well, it makes enemies float for a bit. Undine's is just like a straight up flamethrower kind of attack, just water based. That also causes a like status ailment that will like detonate with enough damage on them. Oh, really? Ow.
You're mine.
Don't let it get away.
Yes, I'm unstoppable.
Hey, it's a Luna one.
Oh, what a find!
Also, with the XP boosting cookies, I think the best fights to use them on are basically when you're attacking like the Nemesis type enemies. They usually give quite a bit of extra XP. You guys are really good.
speed a bit.
Go.
I'll do the honors. Yes!
Now that I think about it, I don't think this part actually has a boss fight to it. Try to remember what the boss fight for getting the next party member is, but I don't really remember there being one.
This is where the light was coming from, right?
I think so, but...
Daylight is fading. We should move.
I can't see that light from before anymore.
Was it a mirage? Or are those only in extreme heat?
No, it was real. I think. Let's head closer to the parish and check.
Do
Taking this?
mirages happen in cold areas like they do in deserts? I don't think they work that way.
So this is the moonlit parish at Terran.
After you.
Don't move. What business do you have in Etern?
Watch where you're pointing that thing.
If you value your lives, go no further.
What do you mean?
Seriously, his like voice does not fit in with his character.
Oh, it's just a fox.
Etern no longer benefits from its elemental's protection. Let this be a warning. Trespassing within could cost you your life. I am Morley, a swordsman from Etern. Its last, in fact.
Wait, but Etern...
You mean you're a survivor from the parish?
Just looks so much like the prince kid from Ni no Kuni 2.
I see. You and the alms need to go through Etern in order to cross the valley and complete your pilgrimage. I understand your predicament, but as you saw, getting into Etern can be complicated. Let's get to higher ground with a better view of the moon.
The nerve of that guy. Are we sure we want to trust someone who throws swords at people?
I don't think he meant it personally. And he did save us in the end.
We're... Not a bad tent you've got here.
If you're from a Terran, does that mean you still live in the area?
No. I simply return whenever I have the time. No one can camp out in the snowstorm indefinitely.
So how did you manage to get here without a bridge?
You can go through the parish, but only when it's a new moon. It's not common knowledge, but those of us who travel in the area keep track of the moon's phases.
Now that we're in on the secret, we can get through a Terran too.
Then, do you know when the next new moon is?
About 2 weeks from now.
Uh-oh. We can't wait that long.
Are we in
There
that
is
much of a
one
rush?
other time you can pass. During an eclipse. You can only enter the parish when the moon is hidden, during a new moon or an eclipse. It happens to be about time for another eclipse, actually. The moon is full now. Maybe to help guide the alms on their pilgrimage.
New moon, full moon, eclipse. Whatever's going on, it sounds like we're still stuck waiting around in this freezing cold.
If you're looking for something to do, I could use your help. I'm looking for a sphere. A moon sphere, to be precise. It's an old Eternian legend. I know it's here in the drift somewhere. I'm certain of that much. If you would help me search, I'd be most grateful.
Searching for ancient moon treasure? Sounds good to me!
You have my thanks. Let's start toward the south end of Fallow Bridge, near the bottom of the drop-off.
we get Morley, who is the samurai slash rogue type character for some reason. Like, he gets like
Has
ninja
Morley been
classes and stuff
continuing
like
his
that.
search all by himself
Which again,
this
I feel
whole
kind of
time?
clashes with his
Sounds
character
lonely.
design.
If there's anything we can do to help him out, we should.
Do-gooders, the both of you. Though I am intrigued by the idea of treasure hunting.
Looks like we don't have enough vessels for everybody. Let's see what his form is. I recall that this one is actually... Is this one of his knives? I think this is a knife one for him. Yep. Like, seriously, he has like musketeer, nobleman design kind of things to him.
The spirits are calling to me.
So I would expect him to be a lot more fencing, but he, well, isn't. Don't get me wrong, his knife skills are actually kind of fun to play around with. But, yeah. Third party's critical hit rate is likely to be targeted.
My horizons have broadened.
Although I will say Morley does kind of have some issues. Primarily with how his skills, like what skills he gets from his classes. I don't know, like he isn't supporty enough to earn that kind of a slot away from someone like Karina. The power on them is also terrible, so he'll never beat out someone like the fourth party member when it comes to skill damage. So he becomes more of a normal attack fighter, which he is very good at, but it is still just like, that's all he gets.
Start looking?
Over the years, I've narrowed it down to close to Fallow Bridge toward the south.
Oh, then it's back to the broken bridge we go.
What was the moveset boost he gets here? Oh, it's his launcher. He does have some fun stuff that he can do with his moveset. Oh, he doesn't have access to that part of his moveset yet. Oh, god damn it. Yes, that is also another thing that he kind of has issue with is that he's very combo heavy, so it feels like his damage isn't as good as Val when it comes to normal attacks.
Did this area have a lot of greenery back in the day?
Of course. Though we had our fair share of bitter winter months. But flowers bloomed in the spring, and the air was thick with birdsong. If only travelers like yourselves could have seen it.
Oh, that one's... okay, that one's up over there.
Apologies for my show of force earlier. I realize that must have been startling.
You think? I mean, most people don't throw swords at folks they just met. Maybe start with a stop before resorting to violence.
I will take that into consideration.
Well, that's something at least. Baby steps.
The moon sphere should be near this area.
Oh. Found it.
Look, the sylphid boomerang is glowing.
What is that?
It's called an elemental vessel. This one contains wind spiritual energy.
I mean, you're currently using it for your
Do you
class.
think the wind spirits could be reacting to the moon sphere?
I do like how, like, our class changes to actually stay reflected on the characters in cutscenes.
Down there!
Is that the moon sphere you needed?
It is. They say that the moon's elemental power is stored in this sphere. I suppose that's why the elemental vessel reacted.
I'm so glad you found it.
I've been searching for so long. It would have taken me forever to find this on my own. I am indebted to you for your kindness. We can rest back at my camp. We found it. I can hardly believe it. Thank you for your help.
What was that? Did I hear a Karina? We couldn't have done it without your amazing skills.
Glad we could assist. Though we should really go back to...
There's a camp! Oh, fire, I love you!
We'll have a good view of the moon from that higher ground we passed. Let's hurry.
What do you mean? We're going back to your camp?
The moon looks beautiful tonight. Hard to imagine that there's a raging snowstorm nearby. This blizzard roars throughout Lefeya like the moon lamenting the loss of her Om. The moon is so bright tonight, it looks like it's come to tell us something.
Hey!
What is going on?
It's here! The time of Moonlight's reversion!
Oh, you don't run off now. Morley, I swear that child.
Mother.
Hey, what's all this? I thought the moonlight was playing tricks on us at first, but...
The people of Etern have come back.
Morley, what's happening here? Hey, wait! We should go too.
Suddenly it's daytime as well.
Hey, Morley!
Oh, whoops. We're supposed to talk. Oops.
Oh, the lunar sand glass! Etern was famous for this ingenious device, so the history books say.
A king from long ago commissioned the sand glass. It's a clock, powered by the spirits of the moon. The people of Etern were known as keepers of time. At first, they based their calculations on the moon. But with the sand glass, they could tell time even on a cloudy day.
Huh. Sounds nice not to have to worry about the weather to do your job.
But the sand glass was broken when we saw the parish earlier. How come it looks brand new now?
That's because...
Honestly, come back here. But the fairy's gonna come. I don't want to miss anything.
He kept the same hairstyle
boy?
from when he was a child.
Yes, it's me.
What's up with that crazy shoulder pauldron he's got on?
Mother.
What a
I start talking the second I press X.
Mother, I am so sorry. This was the day I broke the lunar sandglass. If I hadn't, Etern would never have. It's all my fault.
Morley, get down from there.
But I can see the fairy so much better from here. Whoa!
Mother!
Morley? No. Please. Morley!
No! The sands of time have scattered! What's happening?
Somebody help!
How could this have happened?
Is the sand making the parishioners disappear?
Hold on, Mother! I didn't have this back then, but now, I finally found it! Moonsphere! Give me power over time so I can fix this! But... the sphere... why isn't this working?
Morley! Oh! Morley! You're all right. I am so glad you're safe.
Well, that's traumatizing.
Mother? No! Mother, where are you? Mother!
Hina? Karina? There's little Morley from the past. So, I guess we're still stuck in those weird visions.
The moon sphere. If I only had the moon sphere, I could save Mother. I gotta search the Lafayette drop-off.
Hang on! It's dangerous out there! Huh.
And now suddenly we're all alone. That way.
Soul Guard, Val. You must save Morley. I beseech you. The powerful thoughts trapped in his mind since that day have resonated with the lunar eclipse. His desires have upended the flow of time. In his true form, Morley can protect himself from monsters. But as the child he has reverted to, he is in grave danger. The moon sphere you have found is one of the elemental vessels, the Luna Globe. I am certain that you will be able to harness its powers. Please help us. Much as Morley calls out for my blessings, I too need the power of his devotion.
Okay.
we can do time
I'm
shenanigans.
hearing
We only have, Val, so we can only see what his version of this is. And honestly, I'm not a fan of this one for Val. You get swords and lances. I'm not a fan of lances like that being on-foot weapons. On top of that, his mechanics for this really aren't all that great, honestly. Yep, and we get Vessel Quick Swap. So with the lances, the whole thing is focused around, yeah, what it's showing right there, holding triangle to gather energy around your shield and increase its damage to energize it. Whenever you have it energized, it'll, like it says, it'll give like stat buffs based on whatever class he's in. He also gets the shield spells to resist certain elements. Honestly, I didn't really make that much use of when I played before, honestly. I really wish something like this was something that he could put on like more than just one class. Because Boom 1 is the only one that gets the 1 HP survival ability. And upgrades to defense and magic defense when fortified. The other problem is that the shield fortification thing only lasts for like, I don't know, 5-10 seconds maybe, at most. So it really doesn't last that long, so you have to keep on like putting it back up.
At least it sounded honest. It could be worse. Only now I can't seem to find Hina or Karina. First things first, I should catch up to Morley. Then I can worry about the others. Morley, wait up! There are monsters out there in the drifts! You have to come back! Morley! He's too far ahead. I have to reach him before any monsters do.
Thankfully he isn't that far away.
Morley's been looking for that moon sphere ever since he was a child. There he is! Come here, Morley. You won't find the moon sphere there.
I know. I searched and searched, but in the end, I didn't find the moon sphere. If I hadn't been climbing on the sand glass in the first place, they would have been spared.
Etern,
My
my
mother.
mother.
Were there any other survivors from Etern?
While I was crying, I remembered the tales of the moon sphere and how it had power over time. I thought I might be able to reverse what happened to Etern. So I ran out of the parish and started to search for the sphere, but I was attacked by a pack of monsters. This happened 16 years ago. We have to run. We can't win against the swarm.
We can, and we will. It's different now. You have the moon spirits on your side. You can do this, Morley.
But technically neither of us have the moon spirits on our side since we aren't in that class.
Soul Guard. Val. The Luna Globe has the ability to manipulate time. If you can utilize its powers correctly, you can stop your foes in their tracks. You may even be able to boost the speed of time around your allies. Please use this power to send Morley's stagnated thoughts toward the future.
I still don't quite understand, but I'll try it out and see what I can do.
On it!
Shell blast, guys.
I'll carry on from here.
Oh,
I'm on it.
forgot about that.
Hang in
Sometimes it can actually be very difficult to actually, like, use items in this game, and I don't know why. Like, there are times where I have to, like, try 3 or 4 times before I'll actually make use of the item.
Okay. You're mine.
We did it.
Phew. So, what happened in the past when you were attacked?
I was saved by a traveling merchant passing by. We ran away as fast as our legs could carry us. But this time we defeated the monsters.
See how strong you've become,
Sometimes
Morley?
it sounds like Morley
I have
has
your
a
strength
accent,
to
sometimes he
thank for that.
doesn't.
And the help of the moon sphere. How did you get it to work, anyway?
Oh, well, a mysterious voice back in Etern asked me to save you. They told me this thing is actually an elemental vessel called the Luna Globe. The voice said it needed you for something, but I couldn't see where it was coming from.
That's disconcerting. We should go back to Etern.
Especially here when he says Etern.
The moon sphere was more powerful than I imagined. I was able to
Okay.
sharpen my focus and tonight's lunar eclipse is a special one, known as the time of moonlight's reversion. Some say that time can be reversed when the eclipse is at its peak. I thought if I used the power of the moon sphere during the moonlight's reversion, I might have a chance to save Etern and my mother. While it's true that I've gotten stronger over the past 16 years, I was still helpless. Huh? What's that light?
I think it's above Etern. Come on!
Endless winter has plagued this land for years, but I've never seen...
Morley, did you see Hina or Karina while you were out here?
No, neither of them.
It was also kind of transformed into a child and time was going freaky, so... I don't know how reliable of a narrator you could count on me to be for this scenario.
There's Etern. We've made it.
Hina, Karina, please, please be in the parish.
That light from before is worrying. Let's not waste time. Glad to have you with me, in any case.
Val! Oh, and you have Morley with you.
We had no idea where you guys went. Glad to see you managed on your own.
Sorry if we worried you. You two look safe. That's a load off my mind.
What were you gonna do if we got hurt, huh? Aren't you supposed to be in charge of our well-being, Mr. Soul Guard?
Don't blame Val. It's my fault. I was so focused on the shadows of the past brought on by the eclipse that I forgot about the present. Val chased after me when I fled the parish. He saved me.
Whole gang's back together again.
I'm sorry, Mother. I came back, but I couldn't do anything to save you.
The fairy will come to the parish to name the on the night when the moon is brightest in the sky.
Why was he
That's
climbing
what all the tales I've heard
the
say.
hourglass during the day?
Yes, that is the saying. But when I broke the lunar sandglass, all the people of Etern disappeared in an instant. Even with the moon sphere, I was powerless to stop it. Again. I couldn't do anything to save my mother. Not even reach out and touch her.
It was brave of you to bear this suffering for so long.
She couldn't hear my apology or feel my hand. So in the end, that moment will be stuck in time forever, and only my regrets will endure.
That's not so, Morley.
Silently Fairy's here.
The depth of the emotions you've shown today.
has revived Luna, the elemental of the moon.
Your fervent wish to help your mother has transcended time. I have felt it. No longer is your mind lost in the past. Your heart has stirred. As you go forward, so too will time begin to progress again. Carry your love for your mother with you, into the future.
What do you mean?
Just as I said, you will be recording a new future for the world.
I agree, Luna. Morley, the Radiant Sword, by the grace of the Goddess of Mana, I name you the Olm of the Moon. Fulfill your duty by journeying to the Tree of Mana.
I'm the Olm of the Moon? I humbly accept this mission.
Okay then, let's get going.
Our group is getting more interesting, it seems.
We look forward to traveling with you.
I am at your service.
The elemental of the moon governs the flow of time. The heart is much like time itself. It never stops moving. At times, it may wax with radiant joy, brilliant and full. And other times, it wanes dark with sorrow, like the black of a new moon. Morley believed that his heart was stuck in the past, unable to move on. But he now begins the cycle anew. Perhaps there is still hope for the parish, a time when it too will have a new beginning.
As the Olm of the Moon, I hope I can find a way to atone for my past. I'm headed to the Mana Tree, so this is my goodbye to the parish. For good this time. Mother, I'm off.
Out of all the characters, Morley is probably the one that is like the best of, like, has the best reason to be an Alm. Especially with how some of the later ones go.
So this is the power of the spirits.
Alright, so I don't think I ever really had her be in moon form for much in my previous run through. I've forgotten what she even looked like in this outfit. Primarily because Morley's version is just, I mean, swap. This is my favorite of his knife styles,
I'm eager to try out my new skills.
He's the frickin' Nightblade. And who's played Trials of Mana knows that he's pretty frickin' good. So, yeah. Wait, whoops. Now she can hold square to... What was the part of the move? Oh, there's the spin. Alright. With this, Morley has most of his triangle moves now. I mean, well, his knife abilities. Like, now he can hold square for that, and he can hold triangle to do that. And this is like his
My
crit
horizons are
build
broadened.
one, as I recall.
I'm on the right track.
Yeah, that seems pretty freaking decent, especially with the crit damage booster over here. This gives the whole party a bit of crit rate, less likely to be targeted. The entire party's crit hit damage by 10%. Oh, and these are like upgrades to it. Oh, he has like a backstab almost ability there. I'm not really sure how well this works. The stuff in the final column, I don't think we can actually unlock during the main story. I'm pretty sure they're post-game only, since I never actually managed to reach them. She gets... So I guess moon energy.
Stronger day by day.
Boost the entire party's magic defense. Raise the effect of stat increase and stat decreases of a move by 10%, so better buffs and debuffs. Oh yeah, she could also cast Moon Saber on people, so that normal attacks will drain HP. I think this one is just always active? I mean, from the wording, it almost sounds like it's supposed to be a triggered ability. No, increasing that buff, isn't it? Yeah! If you're really wanting her to be the buffer, this is what you want her to end on, since she makes her stat boost permanent. Oh yeah, and also increases the stat boost by 25% on top of that, so yeah, it's pretty good. Also just realized the game has kind of spoiled the order that we unlock all the different vessels. As you can see the colors, you can kind of guess what blue is going to be, and what do you think red is going to be as well. Then brown, then green, then we got kind of white, and then purple. So guess which classes we get when. What? She should be.
Let me see.
Now? What the heck? Or is it because I was like editing the classes while they were kind of separated like that? Maybe. I don't know.
Taking this?
I'm guessing.
It is a relief to be able to send an alm from Aetern after so long. May you safely reach your journey's end. Are you Morley?
Yeah, that's some good timing. Nice to see you're doing well. Niccolo sent us to check up on you. We'll report back with good news.
Yeah,
Father
puns.
sent you? Then you must be.
We're the Merchant Sisters. I'm Madeline. We were taken in, same as Mew.
Niccolo has been looking after us since we were little as well. Oh, I'm Francine, by the way.
How have you guys not
I'm
met
the
Morley
youngest,
before?
Christine. We run a pretty fine business, if I do say so myself.
Everyone, these are my relatives. This is the first time we've met, but I've heard many good things about them.
Is it just me? Or is Morley a little different from what Niccolo described to us?
Uh-huh. He's not as aloof as Niccolo warned us he might be. Can you think something could have happened to improve his mood? He looks just like a cat that got the cream.
Funny you should say that. Morley was just named the Alm of the Moon.
Oh, wow! Then that makes a lot of sense. Are all of Mew alms as well?
Sort of. I'm their soul guard, accompanying everyone on their journey to the Tree of Mana.
You've set off on your adventures already? That sounds so exciting!
Then Mew have to make sure Mew are all prepared. Sisters, now's our chance!
I'm on it! talk to me, Christine, if Mew need any items. And I, Francine, have gear for Mew.
Weapons are my forte, so talk to me, Madeline!
Welcome!
We'll probably be seeing those sisters around on our travels. They have access to high-quality goods, so it would be to our benefit to seek them out.
Who was it who had the items? Francine.
Christine had the items, I believe. Francine was in charge of gear, and Madeline had weapons for us.
Wow. Good memory.
Got it. Christine had items, Madeline had gear.
No, Francine had gear. You forgot already, Val?
Mew there! Welcome! Peruse out near
Actually,
Legion. I see Mew. Happy doing business with you.
Oh no, at least you can equip. Well, at least buy and like equip all of his different weapon types. When I actually need them. We aren't gonna be getting that for a long time.
I seem happy doing business with you. I seem happy doing business with you. Come back anytime.
Mew there, welcome. All these goods are the cream of the crop. Take a link Mew for your purchase. Take a link Mew for your purchase. Come back again sometime. Hey, Mew, welcome. Mew can't go wrong with these goods. Come again soon.
Grizzly! I'm brimming with power. Taking this. This is kind of exciting. A rare item.
Alright. We're back. So we can do some of them trials. Yeah, so now all the moonstones and stuff are now on the map.
I'm brimming with power.
Alright, in we go. As I recall, these scale to your level. So now no matter what, when you try to do these, they will always be like, yeah, this one will always be equal to your level. There are ones that will be like a couple levels higher.
Time to get you up.
And show off your knife ones. Oh wait. Wrong person. Still should do crazy damage here, yep.
Okay, who's next?
Hopefully we get some. This is very valuable.
Hey, they get us an attack skill. Is that the one that halves HP? It's like the challenge over there. Here. Oh wait, I remember what we need to actually get those. Oh, we need a different elemental spirit for it.
I'll be taking this.
Oh yeah, and as you might notice, our elemental gauge down the bottom left has restored. That's because anything you do in one of the challenges, like air quotes, doesn't count.
Here they come.
Keep them
I
coming.
think even like any item you use also doesn't count.
Just one more. It's useless, Tura. Enough games. Keep them coming.
They also have no. I don't think I brought this up before last time,
like
but
night and day.
basically, like the big last strike finishers,
Very valuable.
they're like the same based on what weapon you're using, except for like what color effect they'd have. Like the wind one would have been green instead of yellow for Morley's right there.
We should be off.
Fortunately, the consecutive cast spell is, I mean, Seed. Isn't really all that useful for a while. We don't have the actual, like, spell casting character yet.
Where to next? Taking this? Got some syrup.
The snowfall is already starting to melt.
What a relief.
The spirits are probably celebrating the naming of a new alm. They're welcoming us.
Great. Wonderful. Can we get out of the cold already?
Remind me who it was who said they wanted to make a bunch of snowmen earlier?
I never dwell on the past. Focus on the now, Val.
And speaking of the here and now, we should discuss our plan. If we follow the falls, we'll reach a plateau. Rata Harbor is just beyond that.
Harbor? As in Ocean Harbor? I always wanted a chance to see the sea.
The ships there will take us to Illistana, capital of the deep.
I hear Illistana
As long as
is
we
the
don't run
largest
into deep
city in the
ones.
world.
That's where we'll meet up with the Alm of Water. Whoever they are, I hope they're ready for us.
Remember, we're not just picking up an alm in Illistana.
It's also where we will request the rites of initiation.
It's still a long way to get to the Tree of Mana. But the Queen of Illistana is attentive to the needs of the alms. She will pray for our safe passage.
Oh, wow. Then we've barely even set foot out the door, it seems.
Hmm?
Something wrong?
Look,
That thing is frozen solid.
Little
Yep,
cactus.
nothing more than a block of ice. Wait. It's melting, see? Oh!
He's dead.
Are you okay? You were frozen solid a second ago.
Little cactus seems to be journeying across the world. If you ever come across him on your voyage, be sure to give him a hand. Voyage? You haven't even gotten to the sea yet. Might even be rewarded for helping him out. And as I recall, if you get enough diary pages for— oh, no.
Yeah,
These
it
guys.
looks like a diary,
Blue drops.
maybe?
Blues are the
You
worst.
gonna read it or what?
And that's why.
I can't just read that cactus' private
Yeah,
thoughts.
they put that like
Yeah.
a little bit on the ground there.
Why don't you give it back to me next time we cross paths?
And it will cause you to get freaking frozen.
I'll deal with this.
I have had these guys freaking like chain me to death with that kind of shit.
Useless to run. Keep them covered.
I got this.
Damn it.
I'll deal with this.
I'll carry on from here.
I didn't realize how much MP those buffs cost.
It's moving a little fast, huh?
This is a...
Sustain continuous damage should you fall into bone-chilling waters of the ice flows. Resist yours to make a dip in the
good
freezing
time
streams.
to try out the powers of the Luna.
Now we can make use of Luna's power.
Grant me power! Everything's slowed down. Watch your step here. Got some syrup.
Thankfully, this does last for quite a while, so you don't
Grizzly.
need too much.
Activate. This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
The sky sure is bright. I love
Yeah,
this
I'm
kind of
skipping
weather.
that.
Especially after leaving a blizzard. Anything would be better.
Don't you feel more energetic too, though? Amazing what clear skies can do.
Sounds like Ramco agrees with you.
Taking this.
Don't waste too much
Thanks. Just what I need. Got it. Take this.
Who eats punks like you for breakfast?
This is kind of exciting. Nice. Taking this. Power of mana. Everything's slowed down. Yes.
We're gonna lose the XP boost.
This is kind of exciting. Is this?
Just do that to make sure it changes on the map. Oh no, not the
Is
uses.
it just me, or is this area teeming with monsters?
After we defeat the first wave of attacks, we should be ready for more enemies rushing in from the shadows. These monsters fight in packs.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. I can tell there are more out there.
Hina, stand back, okay? You don't want to get caught up in the fray.
Leave the healing to me, but don't do anything too reckless.
We shouldn't get too cocky.
I got your back. Hang in there. Come at me.
Okay, the boomerang effect helps out there a lot.
Just what I need. Easy.
Oh yeah, did I neglect to mention that the oozes can also replicate themselves? That is something they could do in the previous mana game, so it's not exactly something new, but still. I don't know if there's actually like a limit on... Damn it.
Taking over.
Oh no, really?
Okie dokie. Eat this.
Moving. One more. That's the last of them.
Well, that wasn't so bad. Now that Morley's here, I can take a break.
A soul guard has to look after the Yalms, but it helps that you can handle yourselves in a fight. Thanks for the assistance.
Way to make me feel guilty for slacking off, Val. Okay, fine, I'll keep fighting. Just stop smiling at me like that.
We're nearly to Fallow Step. Come on.
Those monsters just kept coming, huh?
There are bound to be more encounters like that in the
Also, we are completely done with this area now.
future. Be prepared for an attack at any moment. That's the best way to stay sharp.
Feel that warmth.
Like waking up from hibernation after a long, cold winter.
Beyond the steppe is Rata Harbor, but something's off. Milpa is away, it seems.
Who is Milpa? A friend of yours?
He owns this ranch. He taught me swordsmanship when I first arrived in Illistana. He's quite gifted with a blade. And I had hoped to ask him for some assistance before we crossed the steppe.
I didn't know you used to live in Illistana, Morley.
Well, with Etern gone, I was left alone. Thankfully, I was taken in by someone who lives in Illistana. I've stayed in touch with him ever since. It was through my newfound guardian that I was introduced to Milpa.
Huh. Guess everyone's got a story, don't they? Life's full of surprises.
I am glad to know at least one of us has been to Illistana before.
I should be able to keep us from getting lost once we reach the city. If Milpa is out, then I suppose we'll just have to continue on foot.
That's some ranch.
Does Milpa take care of this place all on his own?
He does.
Wow, that's gotta be a lot of work.
This Milpa sounds like a pretty impressive person if you ask me.
Should, yeah, be able to just warp over here, pick that up, and then jump back. Oh, did I just... I didn't activate the meridian.
Time for a break.
Whoops.
I can't live without this thing. Time for a break.
Come on, there's something here. There it is.
I'll do the honor. Whoa!
I didn't have to buy that from the cats.
Keep them coming. Huh. Keep them coming. Oh, yeah.
Oh, this view is magnificent.
I don't see the Pakuls.
It's adorable. Pet it now. Do it. Do it.
Morley, I see you've returned.
Whoa! What is this thing? Is it a dog? A bear?
Don't fret. This little one won't harm you.
It's been a while, Milpa.
Good to see you with companions this time. This is assuming you aren't their hired blade.
These are my friends.
Friends? I see. Gone is the dour look you sported when we last met. May I ask what caused this change of heart?
I was appointed the Alm of the Moon upon visiting Aetern.
Alm of the Moon, is it? Your devotion to the past and reverence for the power of time must have rekindled the elemental spirits. Now you have been entrusted with the future. I am proud of you, Morley. Niccolo and I have long been wanting something like this for you.
Thank you, Milpa.
Come, we cannot have the alms wasting precious days on a long trek. Time waits for no one, nor should it. You must be off to the Mana Tree to create a new age for us all.
Whoa!
You're friendly too, right?
These used to be wild Picools. Milpa cares for them. Don't worry, they're tame. We should be able to traverse the steppe in no time on Picools. Get on.
Take this. Whenever you need a ride, you can summon the Picools with that bell. May the blessings of Mana be with you on your journey.
We are in your debt. Take care, Milpa. Hup.
Shall we get going?
We should stick with the group. Let's go. Hold on tight, Hina.
Oh, I will! I cannot describe how wonderful it felt to ride across the vast countryside on the back of that Picool, together with Val on our way to the Tree of Mana. I wished that we could continue our exhilarating adventure forever and ever. If only it could be. Now and for always.
It was heartening to see Milpa again after so long. The harbor isn't far if we take the Picools.
They're so fast. I think I've already got the hang of riding them, though.
Onward through the steppe and Rata Harbor beyond!
But we have now unlocked our version of chocobos, which I usually don't use that often, especially while doing normal exploration stuff. Maybe if I'm revisiting to find some stuff, because for one,
Let's give some to the Dudley.
you can't get into fights while we're riding them. I'm mashing a whole bunch of different buttons and nothing's happening. Another thing that stumped me for a bit is, hey, how do we get off of these? Anybody know? The answer is you gotta hold down square.
We owe you.
I can deal with
I don't know why the game doesn't really explain that to us well.
This was our victory.
Keep them coming.
The other thing you can't do while riding the Picools is double
different
jump.
here than in the Vale. Don't you think, Ramco?
Missing Longren already?
What? Me? No way. I'm having the time of my life. Keep them coming.
Thankfully, it is a pretty quick and easy shortcut. It's an L1 and square. It also does take a while for the Picools to pop out and for us to actually mount them, too. The other reason why I usually don't really make use of them.
Your debt. We need to press on.
Keep them coming.
I'll deal with this.
Yeah, if you actually want to fight, you're always going to have to keep dismounting, remounting, etc., and it all just adds up.
It's useless to run.
And I definitely recommend trying to fight like every enemy you see at least once in an area.
I'll be taking
It
this.
makes some stuff easier later on. Oh, new side quest. Oh, God. Just had a thought. We have new side quests back in the other towns to get to. They got the market again.
What have you got? Oh, not bad.
This trip to the Mana Tree is way more fun than I thought it would be. Hina and me crossing the steppe together. If only we could do this for the rest of our days. What a dream.
We should be off. A fine opportunity to rest.
Like, okay, no new ones there. You can see the new stuff popping up as we've unlocked new, like, crystal stuff we can do. Okay. Not seeing any new side quests.
Be good now.
That time he didn't have to ring the bell. What the hell?
I'll be taking this.
I think I also got, like, okay, could have tried to go back, like, change my momentum midair there. The other thing that kind of soured my experience with the pickles is that it took me, like, a while to actually figure out how to get off of them. So, like, when I actually reached here for doing, like, side quests, like, this dude wants to take out a swarm of monsters near his house. Well, I couldn't actually engage said monsters because I was riding the pickle, so, yeah.
Keep it up. The Dud Bears will love this. Keep it up. We will need
No bears before.
You're mine. It's useless to run.
You're mine!
That's all of them.
Okay.
I can deal with this. Grant me strength. Nice timing.
I got boy. You guys are usually weak to lightning or wind. No difference. Oh, yep, we're doing effective damage with him. Alright.
Just what I need! Feeling good! Time to show them just what I'm made of!
Oh, better not go down.
You think you can handle this?
It's over for you!
Doesn't do enhanced damage.
Just what I need.
I think this actually got like weaknesses. Like I think it's supposed to be a light elemental version of this guy type. But mole bears are normally like weak to wind, so maybe that's why.
Thunder Saber!
Ow.
You're mine! Take this!
Yeah, paralysis. Basically, it's like
Time to get to work.
it's like a tails paralysis. Whenever you try to act, you'll have a chance of just doing nothing. Actually, no, worse than nothing, you flinch. Side quest done.
Let me see. This might be useful. Got some syrup. Got some syrup.
At least we can already turn this sucker in, right? There he is. And that doesn't look like it's on the freaking map marker at all.
I'm one step closer to becoming a true soul guard. Got some syrup.
I've made this journey 1,000 times at this point, and yet everything seems so much greener than it used to.
I bet it's your
Dang it, it's
attitude
another
that
one of
just made that
those, but I
student
don't
trip.
have very
Your
much in
important
the way
mission
of
from the Moon Elemental
CS
is making you
gauge.
see the world through fresh eyes.
Huh. Perhaps. I do have a duty now as the Alm of the Moon.
I'm brimming with power.
If you're thinking we're getting a whole lot of elemental points for the skill tree from these, you really aren't. Trust me. I mean, that's right, we can't... Yeah, we need the shade one to get up there.
Grizzly! Let me see. Is this? Take this! Easy!
Useless to run.
Take this!
One more.
As long as Karina the one you just ate shit after that.
Come at me!
that weird bell all about? You're telling me that Picools will really show up if we ring it?
Picools have very acute hearing, and Mulpas train them well.
Sounds great. The Krulls will always be welcome in this convoy. Taking this.
Ooh.
My duty as a soul guard. Must protect everyone.
Not sure if they'll actually add in like if a monster shows up in a region, if we don't fight it in said region.
Take this. Let's keep moving.
Just to another level. Alright, we're already on the second one.
Thanks. Just what I need.
The higher level than us. I don't remember if the second part is like higher HP guys. Oh, what are you doing, Stuffy Bud? Yeah, that's what. One up?
The elemental vessel is ready.
You're mine.
Oh.
You're mine.
You can do it, Kiva. I have faith in you, buddy.
Take this.
But we're actually 4 levels under for this one.
Okay.
Oh god.
Time to get to work. Moving.
We did it, barely.
A soul guard resolve never sways.
Hopefully we get some. This is very
That's
valuable.
for moon consecutive casting. Still have another side quest around here.
Why do this the hard way?
Right.
It's useless to run. Nice timing. It's useless to run.
I can see it. It's calling to me.
Don't
There
mind
we
if I do.
go.
I'll be taking this.
can I actually do this? Because I can't remember needing Undine to actually get up here normally.
Impressive.
For a couple wishes. Oh, never mind. This is how we're supposed to get up there.
I'll be taking this.
Yeah, sometimes, I don't know, these just seem kind of pointless. You don't see any of these, like, time chests without actually having the freaking time, the moon vessel.
Don't mind if I do.
We got over here. Nope.
Hopefully we get some. Oh, not bad.
Slivers of moonlight!
Just one more.
Lightning strike.
Thanks!
Not getting away.
Oh, that's right.
They weren't so
So
tough.
a little check mark next to his name, that means that your class basically has an advantage against them for elemental stuff. Not necessarily for like your weapon type, but with like the elemental vessel
paid more
ability.
attention to how an Ulm is supposed to act.
Oh, they taught us how to be a good Alm back in Tiania. Alms must follow a healthy lifestyle. Early to bed, early to rise, stuff like that.
That's been my practice this whole time. I guess I'm doing okay in my role already.
You need to learn how to cut loose, Morley.
Keep 'em coming.
What do we have up here? Oh. I think we'll leave that chest alone. I could sneak around and grab it, but makes it easier to remember, oh hey, this enemy is actually over here. Or when I actually come back around for picking up all the different like elemental spots.
I love Karina's curiosity. It makes the journey interesting for everyone.
She did say she always wanted to travel.
Let's rest our feet a bit.
As I recall, up here is like an orchard?
Huh. I've never seen any of these flowers before.
They're so pretty. And so many.
We're lucky we had the Bakuls to take us so far. How long would the walk take, I wonder?
You just overrode the previous conversation with this one.
Walking that whole way? No thanks.
I was
say
prepared
as
to
we're
walk if
currently
Milka
walking.
wasn't able to assist us.
Ugh. Thank the goddess it didn't come to that.
Gotcha.
Kill a bunch of little buds. Oh, it's a specific group that's just near the farm. Got it. We can even see it on the map already. big one. Well, they aren't particularly high level. Blow my enemies away.
Does anybody need healing?
Oh,
Come on, let's go do some more.
Ready?
Oh yeah!
I recall this area over here has like this region's ruin with like the level 50 plus enemies in it.
I think the monsters here are the strongest ones we've fought so far.
Maybe, but you're also stronger than you were before.
Thanks for that, Hina. But I can't let my guard down just yet. The stronger I am, the better prepared I'll be to protect everyone on the pilgrimage.
Oh god, they even call it a pilgrimage. Final Fantasy X, like neurons are activating. Oh. Oh great, they're also the night type enemies. How lovely.
Oh yeah!
These are always like super durable.
Taking this.
Made it to the harbor. One thing I'm definitely noticing is that the early game really doesn't put its best foot forward for dungeons. Later on, it's way better, but it's like we really haven't had much of that. Most would see as dungeon material.
I want to get closer and take a good look.
Master Pasar!
Are you injured,
sir? Hey, you!
Karina almost tripped over some guy earlier, right?
It was barely a stumble and no one was hurt. I doubt it'll come to anything. Val, I'd like
Well,
to
because
look
you
around
said
the
that,
town
it
before-
definitely will come to something. And we'll find out what that is next time. Starting to really feel unwell, so calling it here. Got to bed early and all that, so thank you all for coming on out, and hopefully you'll join me again next time, when we'll probably reach the capital of the deep and grab our 4th party member. Thank y'all, and see you later.